Hello everyone, welcome to CMR. This is an update video on Bitcoin's price and its stability. In my last video on 19th December, I talked about how Bitcoin's price was becoming unstable as the order book was showing signs of a very weak buy wall. On 19th of December, 10,000 Bitcoin order was around $1,500. And Bitcoin's price on 19th of December was somewhere around $18,000. So the buy wall on Bitfinex was at $1,500. It was showing sign that the market is going to see some sort of a crash or a correction. And look what happened afterwards. It dropped down to around $10,500. Then it jumped back up and started consolidating at the $16,000 and $13,000 range for about next 6 to 7 days, which to me was a sign of a healthy correction which was required. But right now what is happening is somewhat similar situation to what happened on the second week of November with Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin. You all remember that Bitcoin Cash was trading around $300 to $400 mark before November, and in November it started to go up, and around in November it started showing signs that it's on a bull rally for no particular reason with regards to its fundamentals. I actually bought some Bitcoin Cash at this time when it was around, I think around $500 to $600. And I sold it around, I think I missed the peak, but I sold it around, I think $1,900 to $1,800. So it was a good profit. But what happened at that time was that when Bitcoin Cash was going up, Bitcoin was going down. I believe it was this area. Yeah. And look, it barely even registers with regards to December's huge volume and fluctuations. So this was the dip, and we saw a good bit of correction and a consolidation area. If Bitcoin had started to go back up to around $17,000 at, I think by today, I would have called it, a very good correction, and it could have gone up till around $22,000 to $23,000. But what happened afterwards was the altcoin rally, and it usually happens. If we see the correlation of Bitcoin's previous rallies and altcoin rallies, it's somewhere, out of tune of about 6 to 7 days. When Bitcoin goes up and starts to come back down, then altcoins start to go up. Why? People start converting their Bitcoins to altcoins. So there are a few factors regarding Ripple's surge at this time, but they aren't related that much to its fundamentals since the previous month. But we have seen many partnerships of Ripple happening in this month, and many huge investors coming in and pouring their money into Ripple. So what we see is a sheep mentality, and Ripple has started to go up to the moon. Previously it has been to around 24 to 25,000 satoshis, and it still has that area left to go up if it wants to, if people want to. But it has already gone way past its dollar value, and people don't want to miss out their opportunity to get their cash out. So when there's a parabolic run, the higher it goes, the harder it falls. So it is going to come back down. The question is when and what value it's going to come down. So I can't really answer that question, but if I had any cash or if I had any Bitcoin, I won't be investing in Ripple at the moment, because this is not the time to invest in Ripple. when we see the total market capitalization, we see that Bitcoin has been down to around 37% dominance in June, and right now it's right about at 37%. I think it touched 37% and it bounced back up to 38%. We have to see that is the total market dominance of Bitcoin making a new lower low. If it is making a new lower low, then it raises the question that is Bitcoin going to be replaced by some other cryptocurrency? Whether it's centralized or decentralized, that is a different topic. But is it going to be replaced by a new kind of cryptocurrency, maybe which is not even in the top 10s or top 50 ranking of cryptocurrency at the moment? Or if it is the old fellows of Bitcoin like Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, or you can call Ripple as well. So I'll be making a video soon about if there is going to be a Bitcoin replacement, how, why, and to the best of my knowledge, when it will happen, and which cryptocurrencies have the best possible chance of replacing Bitcoin. Moving on, right now we see the 10,000 Bitcoin order at around $7,900 to $8,000 range on GDEX, and if we go to Bitfinex, its 10,000 Bitcoin buy order is around $3,400. But the funny thing is, both of them are not the top exchanges for Bitcoin at the moment. And biggest exchange right now of Bitcoin is Binance. Why is Binance over there? Because people are trading Ripple like crazy at the moment. They are cashing out their profits of Ripple into Bitcoin. Look, currently this market has the best sheep mentality I've ever seen in any kind of markets in all of my experience. People are going to get slaughtered in this market. From 2009 till 2017, the total market cap grew from $0 to around $140 to $150 billion. And from October, November, and December, in like 3 months, the market capitalization went all the way up to $600 billion, more than $500 billion. So the thing is that the level of growth that Bitcoin showed, Bitcoin and the total market of cryptocurrency showed from 2009 till 2017 for about, what do you call it, like 8 years, 9 years, was $150 billion. And in 3 months, the total market capitalization, the total market cap grew by 3 times. So there is a correction waiting to happen, a solid correction. You can call it a crash or whatever, but there's a solid correction waiting to happen, which I believe will take the Bitcoin's price to around, I think, $7,000, $6,000, and it's going to stay there for a while. But I cannot predict when it's going to happen or if it is even going to happen, because things in the crypto sphere has gone parabolic, and it might not even happen for the foreseeable future. But it is required for the market to remain healthy. Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is coming into the market without having any knowledge of how the cryptos work, how the exchanges work, how you have to store your wallets, and what are the exit strategies, and how to place sell stop orders. They have no idea. They're just investing and thinking, in a year or two, I will see my portfolio go 20x, 30x. But in reality, they lose their money. And that's what happened after 19 December, my last video. People lost a lot of money because they don't have the basic knowledge of how this market gets manipulated by huge investors and huge hodlers of Bitcoin and Ethereum and other large cryptocurrencies. So this is not a market like stocks and Forex. This is a whole different beast which is not even regulated. So you have to be very careful. This market can give you huge gains, but it can also make you lose all of your portfolio. So you have to be careful. So at this point, I believe the market, I personally don't invest until I see the Bitcoin buy order of 10,000 being at least at around 40 to 50% of the Bitcoin's current value. Its current value, it's around 13,000. And on GDEX, the 10,000 Bitcoin order is, I think, around 60% of the value of the current price. But on Bitfinex, it's quite low. So you have to take in account all of the top 5 to 6 exchanges if you want to invest in this market. So always keep an eye on the order book, always keep an eye on the news, always look out for any government regulations coming in, because they all influence the market. So yeah, lastly, I want to bring your attention to one other topic: why Bitcoin was actually created. It was created after the 2008 crash and was conceived to be the decentralized currency which no corporations or banks have control on. When we go to Ripple, it's not a complete opposite, but it's very close to it. It's more of a centralized currency. You can debate if the protocol or the actual network is centralized or decentralized, but the main thing is that Ripple itself as a whole was conceived for the sole reason that banks and big corporations can have their own cryptocurrency, and so that it can be the killer of Bitcoin. So this is an old news which I wanted all the new guys coming into the cryptocurrency sphere to know that Ripple in the past has been known to freeze funds of different individuals. So this was an update video on the market. Hope you guys like this video, and I apologize for the delay in my video uploads. I was on the West Coast with my family for holidays, so I'm back and I'll try to upload few more videos in the next week. So yeah, if you like the video, kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell button. This is a new channel, so if you want to contribute to this channel, I have shared my Braveblocks Bitcoin and Litecoin address down below. So yeah, that would be it. Thank you for watching.